So this is with our favorite band of YouTube OGs, GunTube OGs, bringing you the heat with wild shots. So what did you find out about this, Richard?
Well, I did a little bit of digging, and on stream we looked into American Stories Entertainment, which is the presenter of this, which is the studio. Now, American Stories has their filings available to where we could pull them up, and in doing so, I noticed something that sounded familiar. You mentioned the name High Caliber Studios, and it struck something with me, and I said, what is High Caliber Studios? So I started looking. Well, it turns out that they are registered, and their president is a Sherry McKnight. Well, the name McKnight sounded familiar.
Name sounds a little familiar.
Yeah, very much so. So I started looking around a little more, and then I found High Caliber Firearms, and then I found the registered address for High Caliber Firearms, which I then looked up, and it turns out that it's all Big Daddy Unlimited. They're all registered to 7600 Northwest 5th Place, Gainesville, Florida. So when you search that address on Zillow or on Realtor.com, you can see that it was just sold in March for $5 million.
Right, and that's the old BDU address.
Right.
Right.
So the former BDU people sold the building to the new BDU people that's being rebranded as High Caliber.
Mm.
And they have a 20%, High Caliber Studios has a 20% stake in American Stories Entertainment. They are 20% shareholders. And I have no doubt that they went through Leviathan to contact these guys, because on Leviathan's own Instagram page right now, they're still promoting something called the Wide Open Trigger, which might be relevant.
Let me pull that up. Did you send me the link to Leviathan?
No, I didn't. I can real quick. All I did was click on your Instagram, and they were one of 4 people underneath of you that was following. So I clicked it, and it took me right to their page.
Oh, do they actually follow me? That's funny.
Indeed, they do. Indeed, they do.
Let me pull this tab. So this is a Leviathan group. Let's see.
Oh, is it not there now?
I don't see it. Or is this not the one that they were following me? Because this one says they don't follow me. So let's see. Leviathan group.
I sent you the screenshot from it.
Is the Wide Open Trigger even sold anymore?
Well, there's variations of it that are sold on a website called Performance Triggers. Now, if you look at the books on Performance Triggers.
Did you send it to us? Oh, you sent it to us in the... Okay, that's Leviathan Defense.
Okay, is that someone different?
It's the same company. That is their gun store.
So that's what I thought.
Yeah. So yeah, but Leviathan, the other one is just a marketing agency, and then they have their own gun product stuff. So I can pull this up right there. So this is Leviathan Defense. And yeah, what do you know? That is the Wide Open Trigger on their Instagram for some reason. Although I wonder how long ago that was posted.
Well, I thought it might be relevant regardless of how long ago it was posted, because even if they're not selling that, Performance Triggers is still selling something called the Forced Reset Safety.
This was only 16 weeks ago, and Wide Open Triggers has been out of business for a long time.
Right.
Yeah, quite a few years at this point.
Funny story. So I actually tried a Wide Open Trigger that somebody had sent into me to review like a year ago, and it broke. So I was never able to get more than like 5 rounds out of the thing. So, and I have a real rare breed trigger 3-position, and that thing actually does work. So yeah, the rare breed like never worked for me at all. So good.
What I thought was important to this, as far as the timing of this coming out right now, with the rare breed, the agreement that they have reached with the DOJ, and basically them acting as the DOJ lapdog to go after anybody else who is making anything similar to this, right? Well, Performance Triggers is selling the what do they call it? The active safety or the forced reset safety. Yes, that right there, the super selector.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So they sell the G Flex as well, which is for the Glock, and they sell the super safeties. I have no doubt in my mind that Lawrence and Rarebreed are going to sue this company again.
100%.
And then all of the customer records are going to go to court and be available for the ATF to grab again. Now, if you look at the prices on some of this stuff, like $100 for a super safety, it's
3MR for $279.
yeah. The G Flex is $260. They're making the overhead on these versus the margins it's crazy because these parts are tiny. They're tiny. They take up almost no space. And
so another thing that I'll pull up too is got me thinking is the Kono trigger. Do you guys remember this? So
Trigger Empire.
Well, it's not going to be Trigger Empire if it'll pull up.
Texas Triggers now.
No, that was Julian's company.
Oh.
So it's not Texas Trigger. Yes, Kono AK Trigger System First Strike. So it's on Plinkify.com, but now you have the Kono AK Trigger Assisted Reset from our good friend Alex. And he is making AK Forced Reset triggers. Now, the AK trigger system is the interesting one because Lawrence does not have a patent on that. So that is the one area where you actually can get away with selling forced reset triggers for the AK because they don't have a patent from Lawrence. So Lawrence can't enforce anything on them, which is why Alex moved away from the AR.
Speaking of Lawrence and the AK forced reset triggers, do we know if he ever got a hold of the guys or not? Like he came on and he said that he wanted to talk with the guys from Alpha Tactical.
I haven't talked to Peter or Jackie in a minute, but I could reach out and see how they're doing. I know they were just at Clash Bash 2-3 weeks ago, so I'd have to reach out and see how they're doing. But that's an easy thing I could do.